croon. I'm here with my brother and his little girl, my sweet niece, Ava. I straightened the baby gap beret that I had to get for her, even though it had only been marked down a single time. I have a slight online shopping addiction where my only niece is concerned, and I'm not even sorry. It's what happens when you don't have any rugrats of your own to spend money on. Plus, I'm her only auntie, so it's required that I spoil her. Tonight is the first time she'll visit Santa when she's old enough to understand who the big man is, and I have to be here to see whether she'll scream with joy or terror when she's sat on his knee. I'm voting for cool indifference, personally. She's a little on the different side, like her auntie. I never did care about things like that when I was growing up. I've always been more about the science side of things than anything too mired in fantasy. I spent more time pondering the meaning of life, trying to find it in theorems and values, than in debating what I wanted from the fat man in the red suit. I thought it made me seem older and cool to be all existential and meta about things. "Why do we have to learn algebra anyway?" one of my friends once asked. It was meant to be a joke, a universal complaint uttered by just about every kid forced to take the class. I considered the question very seriously, though, and then answered, "Because 42. My friend didn't get it, of course. No one ever did, except a few other nerds who had some familiarity with arcane literature, and I wasn't going to explain The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy to those who didn't. So, the closest I ever got to a corporate understanding of the meaning of life, one that was accessible to my peers, was that life was a rank bitch, and then you died. It's proven to me just how true that is when I glance up from adjusting the pretty but impractical beret that refuses to stay on Ava's head and find my husband waiting 10th in line to see Santa. That he's in the line is in and of itself curious, but stranger still, he is supposed to be some 800 miles away in Chicago. What's even odder is that there's an unfamiliar child who looks to be around Ava's age, attached octopus-style to his pants leg. My fingers go still on the hat, and I tilt my head, considering. I will stay calm and manage my stress. I will use the scientific method to figure this out. I will not lose my shit. "Ammy Harry?" Ava pats my face with both little hands, and I shush her absently. "Just a minute, baby girl." I nudge my brother gently with my elbow, interrupting his conversation with the woman behind us in line. "Owen, do you see that? Observe. One husband out of place, out of time. Ask a question. What possible explanation could said husband have for being here when he's supposed to be at a sales meeting? Form a hypothesis. He's back in town unexpectedly and accompanying a friend's family. Maybe? That doesn't quite seem to fit, though. Owen swivels toward me. See what? He turns back almost immediately, though, the woman he's speaking to reclaiming his attention with a smile and a touch on his sleeve. Words form in my brain, but don't leave my lips. He can be such a gigolo when he wants to be my brother. There's a blonde woman standing beside my husband, busty, with what I'm positive are implants, and pretty, if a bit Regina George-ish, in her dress and manner. She's fussing over a baby in a stroller, and as I watch, she bends and picks the baby up. I blink, willing the vision to dissipate. Tug, tug, tug on my sleeve. "Hemi?" "He's in Chicago," I mutter, grasping one of Ava's hands as I wait for Owen to tell me I'm wrong. I have to be wrong. It's just someone who looks like him.